Top 10 Survival Games for Android and iOS. Survival games are some of the most popular on mobile. It's also one of the few where the primary mechanic is in the name. You have to survive. Players usually set up a base, craft various things, create defenses from outside threats, find food, and sometimes make friends. There are a lot of different takes on the base gameplay mechanics. So in this video, we will discuss top 10 survival games for Android and iOS. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. 10. Day-R Survival. The accident at the nuclear power plant during the Soviet era gave rise to many games, books, and films. Day-R Survival is no exception. All the action takes place on the territory of the Soviet Union in the 80s. All auctions take place online. You perform quests and missions, study the territory, and desperately try to survive. The whole country is a radioactive desert in which radiation has killed all life or made mutants. There is chaos, disease, and destruction around you, and you don't even know where your family is. You have to find and save them, but it will not be easy. You will have to cross a vast country filled with dangerous mutants, without constant food, medicine, and shelter. 9. Survivors: The Quest. Quite simple and standard game in the genre of survival, not marred by shooting, violence, and terror. Suitable to relax in the evening after a hard day, take time on the road, or to carry a child into an interesting story. Survivors is a story of survival on a desert island when you don't have any basic tools and materials. You'll need to explore the area from the start, so you'll find traces of ancient people who lived on this island thousands of years ago. Civilizations have left a lot of secrets behind that you will have to solve. At many locations, you will need to collect the resources you need for your life and team. 8. Dead Trigger. A classic zombie apocalypse horror shooter. Dead Trigger will be appreciated by all fans of real, standard games who enjoy the process of shooting and exploring the remaining areas. You will need to find, assemble, or buy as many weapons as you can. Arm yourself to the teeth. This is the only way you can fully resist the hordes of zombies. There are a number of ways to kill living dead man-machine gunshots, explosives, grenades. Your ingenuity is opposed to the ingenuity of artificial intelligence. It comes up with ways to kill you, and you kill zombies. A huge arsenal of weapons will strike even the most sophisticated players. Realistic assault rifles, handheld weapons such as chainsaws and bats, smart gadgets and radars will help you survive. 7. Out There, O Edition. Survival in space is more difficult than survival on Earth. Unusual conditions, strangeness, lack of oxygen, and dependence on spacecraft all create additional difficulties and obstacles. Space is aggressive and hostile to all its guests. You can never predict what it can imagine next time and what it contains. Many dangers, mysteries, and riddles are hidden in this starry space. You are an astronaut who travels the galaxy, but not at will. After cryogenic sleep, you realize that you don't even know where in the universe you are, and now your goal is to survive with all your might and at all costs. You will have to eliminate all the malfunctions of the ship by yourself with the help of improvised means and to replenish the oxygen reserves on the found planets. If you are lucky, of course. 6. Call of Duty Mobile. Dive into the world of your favorite shooter and survive in the apocalyptic world. You will get tons of missions to accomplish in order to stay alive. Join the millions of players all around the world who already play this amazing game. You will get access to the various characters, weapons, glasses, and other types of emos. In Call of Duty, you don't have to worry about food or water. However, surviving a 100-player free-for-all is still rather difficult. There is a possibility to customize your weapons in order to have more chances to survive. Make sure you have a stable internet connection for playing this game. 5. Last Day on Earth. Another game in the world of post-apocalypse, but now you face life after an outbreak of an unknown infection. In the story, humanity was destroyed by this terrible disease. A measured number of people who remained in inadequate condition are forced to survive and resist the corpses, zombies. In order to save life and mind, you will need a lot of effort. Collect resources and objects, cunning, create weapons yourself, and build fortifications. You can destroy zombies not only with weapons, but also with traps. And as a weapon will come in handy anything: sticks, old bits, road signs. Any items you can find can be useful for making weapons. 4. Ocean Nomad. It is possible to resist not only something unreal, zombies or monsters, but also the elements. Ocean Nomad is a game where you can survive on a raft in the open ocean. And you know, it can be harder than surviving a zombie apocalypse. You get into the ocean and on the island. During the post-apocalypse, you'll have to explore the waters on the boat, survive on the island itself, because it carries a lot of dangers, get food and equipment, and much more. As you know, there is a dangerous predator in the ocean, a shark. You can intercept their prey with the help of a hook, for yourself to eat, as well as hunt the shark monsters themselves. In the trumps around which the sharks swim, you can find many valuable items, as well as the necessary resources to improve and modify the raft. 3. Oregon Trail, Director's Cut. Oregon Trail is a survival game in which you collect weapons, supplies, artifacts, move around locations, and fight zombies. Be careful, your team members can get dysentery and become a threat to your survival. Manage your stockpiles so as to be sure of your strength and invulnerability. You can get out of the city and play there. In this location, it is possible to trade in extra things you have, for example medicines, move around in a car, and improve its characteristics, as well as to get a full-fledged job, in order to have money for the necessary purchases in the future. Oregon Trail completely imitates the weather and time of day, so that the game still has dynamism and time. Fight gangsters, destroy infected people, improve your performance and equipment. You have the opportunity to confront zombies in the 8-bit world. 2. UNKILLED. Do you like to play in a company and not by yourself? The teamwork process is breathtaking, and the timing and coherence of the action make the goosebumps run over your skin. Try the Unkilled online shooter. Your squad will confront the undead and other terrible creatures. The game takes place in New York City. There has been an outbreak of zombie epidemics, which has resulted in these monsters appearing everywhere. Your goal is to find out the cause of the epidemic and eliminate it while working as a team. You can play for one of the 5 available characters, each of whom is a member of a special secret unit. Together with your group, you go through more than 150 story missions, fighting not only with ordinary zombies, but also the bosses of special categories, Butcher, Trickster, and others. 1. Don't Starve, Pocket Edition. The famous game was also developed for mobile devices. Initially, there was only a computer version, but the developers made an effort and now the owners of smartphones can fully enjoy the gameplay. In the story, you play the role of a strange scientist Wilson. The demon Deception lured you into a world full of dangers, and you received only one instruction: not to starve. It would seem that the task is as simple as possible, but the whole world around you does not think so. Find a minimum source of light, a little food, and wait for the night. Your main tasks. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.